Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Mary. Oh, let's put this softer. Oh. There we go. Mary, always the first to be in my live stream. Thank you for joining. How are you today? Get a lot done? Oh, better make sure I get some water. Hold on, I'll be right back. Major terraforming on your island. So how's it looking then? Is it looking close to what you want it to be? Today I'll be working on the same dance video I think I worked on last time, actually, but just a different scene from it. Let me just quickly check if I've got posted everywhere. I did put in Instagram, didn't I? I don't think I had many people ask me questions either, except for you, Mary, and one other person. But anyway, it will truly be Muji's island. What is it? Is it gonna be in the shape of her face? Is that what you're doing? Anyway, okay, let's get into it. So I get some work done, and you can do some Animal Crossing or drawing. You're not supposed to admit that even if you don't get enough questions. Oh well, I'm a small-time live streamer. That was an idea, but no. Oh, why not? Not enough space. What if it looked like Muji from like a particular perspective? Could you do something like that? Anyway. Oh no, this is so bad. I'm expecting a lot of crashes today because this particular project file has been crashing on me a lot. So let's see how it goes. If it crashes too many times, I might end stream a bit earlier because seeps. Oh no, but nah, I should be fine. So right now I'm just literally just rotoscoping. I've already done the major effects, as you see there, glowing circles. But I'm now just rotoscoping the hands so that they stay in front of. Cause you're streaming too. Oh no, I don't think it'll crash. Cause I'm streaming too. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. We will see. I'm not too fussed because it's just a bit of a time-consuming thing, and I just wanted to stream. I haven't streamed for a while. I did this wrong. Oh well. It shouldn't crash. It shouldn't crash. Let's hope the Adobe gods look down on me kindly. I've been really enjoying, by the way, the KM United isolation content. That's been pretty cool. I loved yours especially, Mary, with your island. That was very, very cute. Can't wait to see everyone else's. I think Marcus's just came out today. I haven't seen that one yet. This is hopefully the last bit of effects work I have to do, actually, hopefully. We'll see. But oh god, this resolution is... There we go. It's a bit clearer. Are you doing anything tonight, anything in particular tonight, Mary, or are you just playing Animal Crossing? Since you're here, Mary, let's take a look at your question, actually. Let's take a look. Oh, I can't see it. Send message? No. Share response? Oh, there we go. What are some ways people can support you? Ooh, any merch? No merch, no merch yet. No. I don't think I'll be having merch for a very, very long time. I do have something coming. I think you already know what's coming. But no, I do not have merch. I guess the only way to support me is just support the content I make. If you know anyone that needs weddings or videos made, suggest me. And yeah, that's basically how you can support me. No. I don't think I'm planning to sell those because it costs too much. It's only for my filming uses, basically, when I film for publics, I guess. Thank you though for trying to segue to the plug. Not yet. I'll have to think of a simpler design to potentially print. because right now that design is a bit too complicated for like a cheap one. I wouldn't want people to spend too much on like a shirt. Ooh. Okay, I gotta remember to keep on saving today because crashes will happen. I think I'll get to the next question maybe in 15 minutes time. I don't know why. That's just an arbitrary number I chose. But yeah. Will there be Screen Puff merch yet? That's probably more likely than merch for me. Yes, you should be. Why aren't you working on that? I'm sure Animal Crossing can wait. Which is probably not true. Animal Crossing is life now. If I'm not working on commissions or editing, I'm playing. Fair enough. But I want shirts, Mary. And I'm sure a lot of people want shirts. I'm not cutting out, am I? Because now my chat and my viewer is not. Wait, let's see if I pop it out. So I have to get Animal Crossing to get Muji merch. That's a sneaky way to get me to buy it. For some reason my chat is not letting me see stuff, but oh well. All good, all good. Okay, I think this is the... Oh, you didn't? I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it'll be a good video either way. Ooh, that's good to know. When did we film that? Because it feels like ages since we last filmed that. November last year. Okay, not too bad. For some reason I thought we filmed that 2 years ago. I guess a lot has happened since then, or it feels like 2 years. I'm hoping your upcoming merch isn't gonna take as long as the video though, then. Oh. Well, if you want shirts made, I know Nemprints is still printing, because I am potentially getting something in the next few days. So yeah. And their 50% sale is still going until the end of the May. So I think that's a good time to take advantage of it. Of course, if you have the money, I shouldn't force people or like encourage people to spend money if they can't. But hey, it may bring in profit as well. Ooh, okay, pins. Yeah, fair enough. Is this hand done? Oh my god. Buy low, sell high. Yeah, that's how you get it. Okay, now I gotta slowly. Did you get overseas clients? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh wait, these guys. Wait, does it say like where I filmed this? Are you talking about this video? Is that what your question was? In general, no. Oh, in general, do I get overseas clients? No, no, not in general. Yeah, I'm not that popular. Whenever I do go overseas, I try to film something, but it's not like they come out searching for me. I'm not that popular. Okay, I'm gonna try. Yeah, it's already saved. Okay, let's try to play. Oh. Okay, that was probably a bad idea. Let's go a quarter. And then... can do it. You can do it. Oh god. Audio. Sorry if that was very loud in your end. Sorry. I'm so sorry. That was After Effects and Premiere have this really weird thing that, you know how logically if you plug in headphones, music should automatically switch between speakers to the headphones? For some reason, Premiere and After Effects do not do that. So I have to manually switch it from the speakers to the headphones in the program. So it's stupid. Yes. And we have our first crash for the night. Okay. All good. I saved just before that crash, so it's all good. No, not a worries. Not a worries at all. I'll just quickly go back to my webcam while I open up this file again. At least I completed what I thought I was going to complete, which was one hand of rotoscoping. But I want to try and finish the whole shot, so I have to do the other hand, and I think some other foreground elements. Oh. I think it should be opening. How's life? Life's been alright, actually. I've been lucky to go on a few shoots, actually, this week. So I'm pretty happy about that. Sorry, I was just playing around. I think it should be opening soon, like After Effects. But, oh god, what's happening? Yeah, I got to go on some shoots with Flying Up Films, which is good. Hey, After Effects just opened up. I was just so happy to be out. It was a good day to shoot as well, with like lots of sun, good weather. And we back. Okay. Okay, so the hand gets hit there, but that one doesn't hit. That one should be fine. That one should be fine. That's fine. That's fine too. And then when the audio waveforms come up, yeah, I think that's fine too. Okay. Now, I think the hand is basically done except for one last little bit here. So I'll bring the hand mask back over here. And let's get this hand mask out of the way. And that is done with that hand. I've officially rotoscoped that. Yay! Quickly save. And I think I'll just adjust the feather a bit. Feather. Just about 2 points, I think should be fine. Maybe a bit more. Okay. Let's see. think instead of the hand, I want to cheat a bit. Let's see if I can do the barrel. And well, the barrel's basically already, but I probably should. Oh yeah, it's okay. I'll just do a little bit of the barrel there, like that. There we go. It's cool. Just a little bit. Oh, where did I get 4 viewers from? Oh, 3 viewers. Hello. If you just joined in, feel free to say hi. Oh, hello Adele. You're seeing me edit the video we made in Malaysia. Thank you for joining in. So right now, we're just rotoscoping. If you don't know what that means, basically that's just tracking in individual shapes so that I can isolate certain layers and put them on top of each other and stuff. As you can see here, we've got a cool little sound wave we hear, and I'm just rotoscoping the ties here so that they appear in front of the sound waves, because if I didn't have it, it would appear like that. So yeah, we're just doing that tonight. Feel free to ask any questions if you have any, of like how things are done and things, or whatever. I'm here to answer any queries about After Effects or editing. But thank you for joining, and hope you enjoy the show, of what it is. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, just observe if you want. See what I do. But yeah, don't be afraid to ask any questions if you have any. Or, oh, yeah, it should be fine. YouTube is not. Stream strength poor. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see what's happening. YouTube is not receiving video to maintain video streaming. What? Is the stream okay for you guys? Because it's saying that there's like poor connection. I seem to be doing okay in terms of sending out the stuff. Maybe it's my internet. Yeah, internet seems fine too. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on working. The screen's not moving, but you're moving fine. Oh, I'm not moving anything from the screen actually. So if I'm moving fine, if you can hear me fine, that's good. I was just like troubleshooting because like YouTube's giving me weird warnings now. But okay, should be all good. I'll keep on moving then. Nice, thank you, Adele. How have you been going, Adele? How is quarantine life going? That's good. Yeah, I've been trying to keep busy. Work obviously hasn't been that much, obviously, but at least now I have time to do stuff like this and catch up on all my personal projects and do a bit of upskilling, I guess. But yeah, I've actually done so much on this video that I never thought I would do, because like initially, if I did it while ISO wasn't happening, I wouldn't have time to do some of these effects. But I was able to try some new stuff, and yeah, it's turning out to be somewhat unique, which I'm happy with. Awesome, and that's the tire done. Let's take a quick look at that. Hey, it doesn't look too bad. Make sure. Nice. Done. Save. Now I think I was going to do the hard bit, which is the other hand. Yeah, okay, let's just do it. Get it done. This is hopefully actually the last major visual effect shot. I've got like other visual effect shots that I have to do within the video, but this is probably the last hardest one. For this video. So this video's maybe almost done. Probably still got a long ways to go. Of course, I'll send you guys a preview first before final uploads and shit like that. I'll send you copies and stuff. Make sure you guys are happy with it too. So yeah, don't worry, you guys will get a preview first. Start about here. Oh, biggest common mistakes. Haha. Common mistakes. Oh. Okay, I guess the straight away what comes to mind, but it's not really a mistake. It's actually okay, there are two things that come to mind, but they're not really, they're not mistakes. I don't think you do this, Adele. Or maybe you do, but it's not, again, it's not really a mistake. What I notice a lot of editors do is they receive the footage. So let's say the videographer films it and they film it in 4K 50 FPS, 50 frames per second. And so our electricity flashed on and off. Oh no. Hope you're okay, Mary. But yeah, basically what was I saying? When you get footage from the videographer, it's 4K 50 frames per second. And that's cool. 4K, great. Get a nice high resolution. You can do nice, awesome zooms. But the problem people forget about 4K and doing zooms is that you need to export the file in 1080p if you're going to do zooms for 4K, because if you're zooming in on a 4K video and it's 4K resolution and the video output is 4K, hopefully this makes sense, you're basically you're exceeding the amount of pixels that you're seeing. Where if you're exporting in 1080 but you're zooming in on a 4K, you have extra pixels to work with. You don't see those extra pixels if you export it to 4K straight away. Although the thing is though, when people do zooms and things, they're quick enough that they aren't really noticeable, or they don't zoom in enough that it is noticeable. So I wouldn't say that's a mistake, but it is something that you kind of want to avoid, because it is something that it's not good practice, because if you keep doing it for more professional and bigger shoots, it is not it won't look good, I guess. And what I was saying with the 50 FPS, they will usually, when you edit it and you put it straight away into Premiere, it will automatically make the sequence into 50 frames per second. And so when you export it, it will also be 50 frames per second. There's nothing really wrong with that. It's just something that's a little bit weird to the eye. And that's actually something that I'm kind of testing, is not necessarily testing, but I'm keeping an eye on other kind of K-pop videos, because I've noticed people doing it, and I'm not sure if it's intentional or not. Usually, and because YouTube does support 50 frames per second, that's fine, and it looks fine, and it has that weird smoothness to it. And so I'm curious if people prefer that over just regular 25 frames per second, which is like what you're seeing on my stream at the moment. So, and in the end, it doesn't really make that much of a difference, but I think that's just something you want to keep aware of, because I don't think many people are. And so that's what I feel like maybe some people are having a mistake on. But I guess that's what I would say. I'm not too sure if anything else common mistakes. Mainly probably the 4K thing, because, and even though it's not that noticeable, it's just good practice to have. So yeah, I don't think you're doing that, Adele. But if you are, I guess now you know what I see as the issue, as a problem. But I don't see it as a big issue. It's just more of a nitpick and good practice. But I think, yeah, so Mary, you know yourself that, like, even though you're shooting at 4K and you want to do zooms, you gotta make sure you work in a 1080p workspace, so you have those pixels to work with. A good what is it, reference to know is 1080p means you have twice the amount of pixels to work with if you have 4K footage. So for example, actually I could use an example right here. So I think this footage is, here we go, perfect. Let's solo this. I can use this as an example. So this is a 4K footage. I filmed this in 4K. I'm working in a 1080 sequence. So I actually can zoom in twice the amount. So right now it's at 50 scale, and if I bring it to 100 scale, it will still look nice and crisp and still work with all the good pixels that I work with in 4K. But if I push it even more, that's probably when you start to notice just some pixels in the final render. Unless it's quick stuff, then it won't be that noticeable. But yeah, that's my little quick tip, I guess. But yeah, I would say if you're working with 4K footage, try not to zoom in more than twice the amount that you're zooming in. And there are little ways to get around that. But if you want to know those little ways, let me know. But I'm sure you guys can figure it out as well. I hope that's something. Is there any mistakes that you feel like some K-pop editors make that you feel people should know, or that you feel like you want to know the correction to? Wait, opposite of a mistake, a way to avoiding a mistake. Is there any mistake that you feel like you wanna know? I'll have to watch a lot more. It's been so long, I feel like, since I've seen like a nice like public or anything. Not saying that people don't make, it's just more like in terms of isolation and stuff and lockdown. I feel like it's been so long. And everyone's doing like simple tripod shots now that it's like, and not that it's a bad thing, but it's just, that's all I see nowadays. So yeah. Ahaha. That, what do you think would make a tripod shot interesting? That question will be answered very soon. It'll be technically, like a friend of mine has already done a project that I'm basically copying. Even though I've been wanting to try this for a while. But basically, isolation created a time for me to try out a thing that I've always wanted to try out that involved just simply tripod shots and people dancing, unable to dance together in a group. So it's basically green screening. Little, what is it, like preview of what's to come in projects that I'm working on. I'm working on like a dance video that involves like isolating each dancer and putting them all together. So that's something that I would do to make a tripod shot more interesting. But you're gonna have to wait and see. I might even do a stream where I'm streaming editing that. Oh, did you see? Yeah, you saw it. Dom edited it. So I'm doing a version 2. And that's coming out soon. Another one I really want to do actually is I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys have seen like those like K-pop stage recordings where like an editor combines multiple stage performances into one. And I feel like that would be really cool to do with tripod shots with multiple people. So if, yeah, like I feel like that's another way to make it more interesting, because right now everyone's just doing split screens, which is great. But I think, yeah, if I want to see more creativity, and obviously it's hard to ask, but I want to see other things than just split screens. And I think one of the, like, seeing something like that would be really cool, where like maybe like someone's clothes change before the person themselves change mid-movement or something. I've like seen like Dreamcatcher stage edits where they do that, and it's really cool. So Adele, if you want to do that with Dare, you should totally do that. Or Meredith can. I know both of you guys are editors. Less crisp. Well, I guess there's a lot of factors. I think wait, let me read your comment here. I think the videos I edit look less crisp compared to a lot of other covers on YT. Not sure if it has to do with the camera settings or something missing in the post. It could be something that's missing in post. It could be the camera. But I'm assuming the footage you're using is, let's just say, like Ken, we're all getting footage from Ken because Ken's the go-to guy for K-pop in publics. Then everyone should have access to pretty high quality footage. And then if it is suggested by a friend in the latest Alexa video, but I think it screwed it up more. Interesting. I know something that like I personally feel like as well, where like you look at your work so much that you don't realize the look of it is already good just because you've looked at it so much. It's like makes it disgusting to you, and so everything else that everyone else makes looks so much better to you, to you compared to your work, even though your work is actually good. Like, so if you're saying like, yeah, for me, maybe, let's see. I'll do a quick look at the Alexa video actually. Was it the public video, Adele? Let's do a little reaction video then, since we've got some truth or dare on the crew. Let's do a little review then. I'm not gonna like critique too many editing stuff, but so is the public. Let's take a look at that. Oh, this is great, Adele. From the first shot, that's great. Don't worry about the quality. I'm gonna mute it because I'm afraid I'll get copyright strikes, but just going like that first shot. Let's go back to that first shot. That first shot was nice and crisp. I thought that was cool. Maybe this one. Wait, the new one. Oh, you guys did a new one? Okay, let's take a look. The new one. Not the do or die one? Oh yeah, I was looking the dance cover one with Oh wait. Oh whoops, I was looking at a different one, was I? Oh yeah, I was looking at the wrong one, sorry. Okay. I do see what you mean, actually. It does seem a bit blockier. Like, compared to your logo, that looks crisp. Compared to your logo screen. This doesn't look too bad actually. This section, this beginning shot. Until you start having colors in, it looks a bit weird. I would look into your bitrate. You edited this for Pulse, yeah. I would look into your bitrate, and try bringing that up. I don't know what export settings you used, but I would say it's your export settings because although this would have been really high quality. Are you doing zooms? If you're doing rotations here, I'm assuming you're doing zooms. So maybe keep in mind about that 4K thing that I mentioned before. So maybe like making sure you're in a 1080 sequence. Yeah, I got a feeling. Maybe I'll do a. Yeah, so you just export a H.26. Wait, I better make sure I saved my file before it crashes on me. Lol. Yeah, I would definitely look into because under H.264 there is options within there. There's even like a setting within H.264 that's like specifically exports for YouTube. So maybe even just clicking on that and seeing how that makes a difference. No, it's okay. This is the whole point of the stream because if for people to come ask me questions while I'm working because right now I'm just doing very repetitive work. So this is the whole point. I want people to come in and just like ask questions, and I want to help people especially during isolation, because everyone is going to be doing more of editing and want to learn more. So yeah, I would say look into your export settings. What is it? Look into your export settings. H.264, literally, I think it's literally underneath H.264, it says presets, and there's like a list of presets. I have made my own for like final outputs, but then I also have like a preset for drafts, but you can kind of see the different presets already made, and you might even just be able to use the YouTube one and see how that goes. But then, yeah, I can kind of see that there's a weird compression issue with your do or die video. But then in the end, I'm looking at it like on screen at the moment, so it's more obvious and more prevalent. Let's see if I do full screen, see what that looks like. Giving Dare some. Yeah, you can definitely see some weird compressions around here. And yeah, so if it is a compression issue, the sharpen tool wouldn't help that, because what the sharpening tool is basically finding those edges and like making them darker and more defined. So if you're finding those edges, the pixels will become more defined. And so yeah, I agree with you there, where I got a feeling your sharpening tool there made it worse. At least from what I'm seeing, I think, yeah, look into your export settings. And you're also the 4K 1080 thing that I mentioned before. That's definitely what I would say. Do you have, like, yeah, comparing to what, I'm assuming you did the Craven video that I filmed and you edited. I didn't mind that one. This one looks great. Like, always increase the contrast so the dances stand out more, because originally it feels very flat. Fair enough. Like, also, when I first saw this, I remember thinking it was just the style. I didn't really think much of it, so I did kind of like it. Yeah. That's good that you did that, though. That's basically what you want to do, but you don't want to do it with the sharpening tool. I would say that. If you want to just add contrast, increase the contrast using the contrast tool, and maybe even use a bit of saturation, or the curves tool. Don't use sharpen. Sharpen, I actually hardly ever use sharpen, because I personally do not like the way it makes my foot clips look. So yeah. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, if you want to keep that contrast, or like try to make that contrast more, saturation, contrast, and the curves adjustment in Lumetri, if you're using Premiere. Yeah. Maybe I'll do like a color. I don't want to do a color grading stream though, because like Craven was pretty easy to edit. I didn't do much with the color grade. Oh, that's good. But then I'm curious if you did the same export settings, because yeah, at least for me, I can definitely see some weird compression issues with Do or Die. Now that you mention it, that is, because like I didn't see it at all when I first viewed it. But yeah, I would say looking like, if you want, feel free to message me or like send me your screenshots of your export settings. And it was probably the same. I don't want to say it's the footage though. I'm assuming it's someone, whoever filmed your Do or Die is had at least similar quality camera to me. So maybe like, yeah, if you, when you want, feel free to just like send me your export settings and I can take a look. Because yeah, it could be that, it could also just be a color grade. But yeah, I didn't want, I'm a bit like, yeah, it seems like a lot of people want a color grading like tutorial stream, but and I would love to do it, but I don't think I know enough about color grading to do it. I could give my like 2 cents about it, but I cannot. I'm definitely like, I feel like color grading is my weakest point in terms of like what I know about editing. Why am I still doing the hand when there's no more light? That part of the hand. Okay, let me just make sure. Every other part. Cool. Oh, it's looking so good. Okay, now to this one. Cool, go into this hand. Maybe if I finish this, I probably won't. But I could show how I've color graded this footage. This is not color graded yet. It's in Premiere. So right now I'm in After Effects and I'm just working on the shots individually for the effects. But maybe when I'm streaming next, you can take a look. I always try to keep my streams after they're done. Always try to have them public still, so you can still watch them after. So even if you can't tune in to the next stream, you can take a look at the video on demand later. Ooh, what's this? That's cool. Like, the more I think about it as well, like, it could just also just be as simple as like the camera settings are different, and maybe that's like something you might need to talk with your videographer about. Make sure that they know what settings they are doing, what it's used for. Are you editing something at the moment, Adele? Because I do like to try and encourage people to do some kind of like creative outlet during while my streams are going on. Nothing left to edit on my hands. Fair enough. can't wait till lockdown's over and then we can all film things again. Just never happy with the colors of my videos. Yeah. I remember I was definitely like that a lot. Especially when first starting out. And I still actually still a lot of the times feel like that when I'm editing. I recommend if you I'm sure you know this already, but if I recommend like looking into what colors you like and then like seeing if there are things called LUTs that LUTs are basically filters that you can put over your footage straight away. You don't have to make anything, and then see if you can find people online that make LUTs that make the look that you want. I know, yeah, like there's no shame in terms of using LUTs. It just helps the process a lot more, and so that's something maybe to look into. LUTs, or just like LUTs is spelled LUT, by the way. Or like looking up a lot of like color grading tutorials. I'm sure you have already, because like I remember when I was at that stage of like, oh, it's just not what I'm looking at, but just like constantly looking up various color grading tutorials. To be fair though, the best thing that helped me as well was just having seeing someone else color grade. My friend Dom helped me out a lot in terms of color grading, because he showed me all these little tricks and things, and that really helped out. And then when I combined that with all the little tricks that I learned from color grading tutorials and stuff, that really started making me feel like, oh, I'm happy about this color grade. So yeah. And then I started finding my style. That's another thing as well with color grade. Sometimes it's just your style. And I guess if you're not achieving your style, then keep trying, because you'll get there. Cool. This is very... This music... I don't know if you guys know what it sounds like. It's very jazzy, like a nightclub. Lobby music, yes, that's what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking of anything else. Maybe my mind is just in the gutter, that's why. Maybe you get... It doesn't sound like it now too much. Before it did. Like when that bass line, I think it's a bass line, came in. Or when those strings came in, I was like, whoa, what's happening? Yeah, LUTs are amazingly helpful. And not After Effects, Premiere comes with LUTs pre-built in it already, so maybe look into like the LUTs that are in there, but there's also like a ton of free ones out there that are very helpful. But they're, I guess, like keeping note, they're not a one-all fix-all, because like LUTs are usually made for a particular type of footage, so it won't make every single footage what you want it to be. But I think it'll help make things close, and then you can start to learn how to make various different footages the way you want it by using LUTs. So yeah. If what is it? If when lockdown does finish, feel free to contact me, and like I can come over and help out in terms of like showing you what I do in terms of color grading, because I know a few people have asked like similar questions, and like I've kind of helped out like in person, and I know that really helps out a lot. So don't be afraid to ask that once lockdown's over, or if you want to do a Zoom call, I'm happy to do that too. Darius's 101 tutorials. Skillshare. Nah, I'm more of a masterclass type guy. No way, am I a masterclass guy? Haven't actually looked into Skillshare or even used Skillshare. I'm probably cheap that way. Always just go on YouTube and search it up. FCP X? I don't know what that is. I needed to get the new FCPX. That's annoying that the Mac doesn't. Oh, Final Cut. Oh, that's right. You're probably using Final Cut. Ah. Oh, that's annoying. But yeah, I've heard very good things about Final Cut, and like how it's like amazing on Macs. Oh, that might be another issue, because I'm not very familiar with Final Cut's export settings, so that's like a whole nother world. But I'm sure it must be somewhat similar to Premiere, because like a lot of people use it. But yeah, I'm always open to helping out, no matter what program, because they all have the same, excuse me, they all work the same in the end. It's just finding the various tools. Yeah, probably then. Think of it as an investment though. It'll definitely probably get you the results you want. Oh no, why are you being weird with me? There we go. Not chat, sorry. You guys aren't being weird with me. This file is being weird with me. Oh. Yeah, first need to invest in a new MacBook. It's funny because like if I did just make this a hobby thing, God, this would be a most so expensive hobby. Like a lot of the times when whenever I'm doing wedding shoots, I'm like, I should have done photography. Photography is like so much less stress during a wedding shoot, and like if you know what you're doing during the editing process, it must be so easy as well compared to like editing a video. Oh, that hand looks weird. Almost done with this hand. Oh, I was meant to do that other question, wasn't I? Let's quickly see. I don't think you guys would be interested. Wait, let's see. Oh, wait. I got other things. Wait, I think I got more questions. What am I? Oh, I did. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what this guy said. He asked, if you could live anywhere, where would you be? And that was Klawa. I don't know how to say that. Klawa attacks. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Where would it be? I would live here. I like Melbourne. Like maybe America for work and other things, but then like Melbourne's pretty cool. I like it. If I was to move anywhere, maybe America or Japan. I just think Japan will be cool to live in. How about you guys in chat? Mary and Adele. Where would you guys want to live? Ah! That's kind of creepy, that effect. I think I'm done with half an hour. Say, America seems like there's a lot of work opportunities, manufacturers, etc. Yeah, right? Like, but then in Japan, yeah. But the more I think the one thing that maybe scares me the most about America is just it seems just a lot more dangerous. I don't know, maybe it's because I focus more on the news now and like a lot of just various stuff happening in America. I'm like, doesn't seem safe. But I mean, people live there. News is scary. I think I'm actually done with the rotoscoping. I thought this would take me 2 hours. Oh, actually, it's close to 2 hours already. What time is it? 11:30. Oh. Oh. Oh, you have relatives there. Awesome. I have a few relatives there too. I can't preview it though because it's gonna crash. I know previewing it will crash. Okay, I'm gonna open up the Premiere file. So maybe you can take a look at me. You might get a chance, Adele, if you're still in chat, to see my color grading. Damn, am I really done? I'm like even shocked myself because I thought this would be so much more longer. Oh damn. Oh damn. Let's just go to my webcam. Yes, you're still okay. I'll open up Premiere and then I'll show you kind of my color grading process. And you can take a just kneading my. Ooh, you're making cinnamon rolls? Nice. Oh, cinnamon rolls. Are they just plain cinnamon rolls or are you adding anything extra to them? And make sure Premiere is loading. Oh no, Premiere is not loading, of course. But yes, focus on your. Oh. Ooh, nice. Oh. Come on, Premiere. You got this. this is very much part of the job. It's just a lot of waiting. But thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Encoding overload. Premiere's probably might crash the stream. So if it does crash the stream, thank you guys for joining. Really appreciate it. But hopefully I can still show you what the Premiere file looks like. I need to close After Effects. I mean, no, okay, yeah. I'm done with After Effects for tonight, so I'm gonna close that. There's probably a lot more effects stuff that I want to do. Very small amount of wisdom. Is it wisdom? Wait, I'm trying to think. I remember there was a quote someone told me. It was like, wisdom, wait, knowledge? Oh no, yeah. Are there ways to speed up loading times? Get a better computer. Or like have less things running on your computer and things. Yeah. And have lots of space on your computer as well. Lots of RAM, lots of good graphics card. Yeah, I built my computer. Built my computer at the end of high school, which was now 7 years. Yeah, could be 7 years. Bloody hell. So I was planning to build the new PC actually this year, but because of COVID, I had no money. Yeah, not a lot of finances to build one, but soon. And hopefully, because I really want to get into 3D stuff, like getting like 3D models and stuff, so I definitely want a better computer to be able to do that. Oh, Mary, speaking of merch. Oh, yeah. Flying art merch. I got this in the mail today. I'm really so cool. Oh, you should make masks, Mary. That would be cool. I just got my Flying Arts merch in the mail. Wait, I'm trying to think. There it is. So that's pretty cool. You should make some masks. Where can I get one of those? At Flying Arts website. Store. I think they're selling out soon actually, so if you really do want one. They're really cool because they're not like the other mask I have, because this is the general mask I wear. They're more like the surgical mask, where it's like that. Hey, I'm a cat. But this one is like, almost feels like a Mortal Kombat ninja mask, because it has like the groove for the nose and things. More streetwear. It's awesome. So a little plug to Flying Arts there. Premiere's opening slowly. Stream seems to be handling it all right. Nice. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's load it up. Okay. I go to my desktop. So it's loading the footage at the moment, but I'll give you guys a quick little sneak peek. So Adele, you can also see what I've done potentially with the effects so far. And you can see my coloring grading process. But basically, what I was going to do here is I was going to render out all my effects here so I can preview it and make sure everything looks fine. Oh, it's chugging along. There's that little bar at the bottom right. It's like slowly loading the footage. You got a little bar that could. Oh man, maybe because I'm streaming, it could be. That's like loading really slowly. I'm trying to think if I've done a Premiere stream. I guess that's why I stuck to like After Effects streams, because there's a lot less to load. Premiere is literally loading all my like footages and stuff. Come on. Load. Oh, who tweeted? Oh, thanks, Mary, for the tweet. I don't use Twitter enough. I should. It'll be good. Hey, it's loaded slowly. These red bars should be green. So I'm waiting for all these red bars to turn back green. These red bars should be red still though, because I haven't rendered them out. Thank you, Mary, for sharing. That's really going back to what we said before in terms of support. Oh, gotta make sure to change those audio preferences. Actually, no, let's just not. Should I? Oh, it's chugging. Okay, wait, let me just adjust these audio preferences then. I can just change it. What is that? What that means? Oh, is that what that means? Wait. I don't know what you said. What I said. I don't know what I said. Sorry. Okay. Let's take a look. The red and green. Oh, the red and green. Yeah. So the red means it's not rendered out and like it will play smoothly. The green means I've rendered it out and will play smoothly. So yeah, okay, so just taking a quick look at the color grading for Adele. I don't think did I do much color grading here? Let's take a quick look. Very simple actually, my color grading here. Now I'm looking back on it. So this isn't very complicated. So we'll try to look at it. Maybe this is not probably a good example because Kay's shot is very effects heavy, and so is your shot, Adele, because you got a lot of waterfalls here. Let's see. Let's use Sabrina's shot as an example, maybe. Let's see if it converts. Come on. Oh. There we go. Okay. This is probably a better example. If you're still there, Del. Oh. Loading my... So basically, oh, my YouTube studio is crashing on me. Hopefully the stream is still running. But I'll just keep on going. Oh, I better check on it quickly. Come on, stream. Let me know you're still going. Yes, you are still there, Adele. Thank you for sticking around while I was loading. But basically, if you look here, with the shot of Sabrina, this is the original shot straight from the camera. Actually, is it from straight from the camera? I got a feeling I may have... Okay, not straight from the camera. So let's just get rid of this first quickly. So this is the shot straight from the camera. It's a bit darker on those shadows and things. Basically, I just made it a little bit brighter by upping those shadows. But in terms of the actual color grade, so that was more color correction. Color grade is when you actually make it that style that you want it. I applied it to this adjustment layer, so it just applies to every single footage below it. That's a good way to do it, so that I apply like one filter throughout everything, and then I adjust each individual clip later on. So everything will be close to what I wanted, but I'll have to make minor adjustments to each individual clip. So basically for this one, it just ruined all my render. Oh, well. Oh wait, no, it didn't. Cool. So basically, what did I do for this color grade? My steps in color grading is I would usually play with the contrast and saturation straight away here, but because I think I already knew that it was a dark shot, I didn't really need to make the contrast up, and saturation was probably close to what I'm probably gonna increase the saturation actually, but I'll do that later. I also made the white balance a little bit bluer because that's just my personal preference. The main thing though is what happens in this curves adjustment here. So Final Cut should have something similar to this, where you have this like white line here, and the white line has a blue, red, green line. So the white line, basically it's split off into highlights is like this end of the... Oh wait, I just realized the chat is covering the what I'm showing, so I'll just quickly move you guys here. There you go. So basically you have this white line here, and it's split into red, green, blue, as you can see there. And so what it basically means is the top part here is the highlights of the clip. So you can see here, it'll make the highlights more dull if you put it down, but if you bring it back up, make it a little bit more brighter. And same with the shadows here. If you bring it down more, it'll make the shadows more darker. See there? But if you bring it back up, it's a bit more brighter. And usually you want to make this S curve. That's usually what you kind of want for a nice cinematic look. Not like a huge S curve, just a very subtle one. And then from there, I will start adjusting these red, blue so basically these are the red, blue, green channels of your footage. And so similar thing, you can adjust them here. I basically lowered the reds in the shadows so that the shadows appear more blue and the highlights appear more red. I didn't do anything to the greens. Actually, no, I did. I brought the greens down in the mid-tones so that just in general, everywhere that there's green, there's a little bit less. Because in my camera in particular, adds a bit of greens to the skin tones, and that's not really a natural look. So that's generally what I do for my footage. I just bring down those greens a bit more. And then for the blues, you can see here I brought the blues up higher in the shadows so that the blues appear more in the shadows. So I bring that down. You can see there that the blues aren't there in the shadow anymore. And yeah. And then from there, that's kind of the general way of I get my look. One of the ways you want to play around with it is if you want to play with kind of the opposite ends of the color wheel. If you grab like actually I'll see if I can quickly Google a color wheel. Color wheel. Here we go. Show open image in new tab. So this is the color wheel. So you want to work with kind of like opposite colors. So if I'm using the blues in the shadows, I want to use like a orangey color in the mid-tones. I went for more reddish, but it still creates that nice effect. If you're using green, try to make more purplish look in the mid-tones. Yellows, purples, greens, reds, there, yeah. So like roughly these, following this kind of as a rough outline to make those nice looks. If you look at a lot of like travel vlogs and things, they love to use the blue-orange filter. That's like a very popular one. You can see here I haven't used any LUTs, but if I wanted to, you can see I can apply various LUTs here in this little window here. You can, I think there is even like a blue-orange one here. And yeah, that's basically, oh, there's something that I changed in the, did I change something? Oh no, I've like screwed up my render. I was hoping to show you guys some clips, but yeah, that's the rundown. There's some like very specifics, like using curves to get rid of like saturations and stuff. Like here I can select the greens and then bring that down. Will that change it? No, wait, hold on. The greens here might be slow. That's not doing it. But yeah, I can use these to help bump up some reds or bring down some reds. There's like this secondary color corrector, which is extremely useful, but it's a whole other thing in itself. But yeah, Final Cut should have something like this, but then it sounds like you might need to upgrade to be able to like see the various options or like get the better tools. But yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh, that's unfortunate that it deleted my render because I was gonna like show. Actually, wait. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna cheat a bit. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Adele, about that. Let's see if Premiere opens again. If it doesn't, like, I'm gonna just reset, and then I'll give you guys a quick look at the video so far. But if it doesn't load up fast enough, let's see, and yeah, hopefully that gave you a brief rundown of what I would do, but then it's better to explain in person so you can kind of play around with it in person, in terms of like the various like tools and stuff. Let me just bring chat back here where I like it. There we go. Yeah, Premiere's loading a lot more faster now, which is good. So hopefully I can quickly show you guys. Thank you for sticking around. A little reward for sticking around. And you gonna load? Okay, let's bring it up to my desktop. Okay, I'll give it till 11:10. If it doesn't load by then, come on, you got it. Chugging that little bar at the bottom right. Oh, did my stream die? Oh, music's gone. Is stream get interrupted? It looks like stream is still going on. Nope, still on. Okay, it looks like just YouTube's playing up with me. No, still on. Thank you, Mary, for giving me an update. Okay, yeah, it's just my weird internet. Come on, come on. It's almost there. It's almost loaded. Just that one little bit. This doesn't give me high hopes though if I ever wanted to do a Premiere stream. I could speed it up, but come on, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Sometimes your computer just needs a good pep talk. Ah, this song again. I thought I was using like... Oh, wait, maybe quickly cancel this. Is it back? Is it back? Is it back? Oh, oh. Come on. Oh, I don't think it's saved to the render files now. Sad. Wait, let's see if it comes back. Oh, that's unfortunate. What the hell? There's like a little bit that's rendered here though. What's this little bit? Oh, that's an awkward. Well, looks like I can't show it to you guys tonight then. You can see this little screenshot though, that's pretty cool. But, thank you guys. I'll quickly switch to webcam. Thank you guys for joining in on my little stream. I really appreciate it. I guess a little plug for myself. If you haven't already, I released a new video on my YouTube channel, Facebook, and Instagram. It's a Black Widow cosplay video, so please check it out if you guys haven't. But I'm sure you guys have at some point, at least even seen a little bit of it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in. Good work as always. Thank you. Thanks for teaching. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you.